So, today, initially, as you can see, I started doing some more work here, and then I remembered we are completely out of materials. So then I was like, okay, well, last week we were trying to do the farm inside the woman, and we never finished that, so may as well do that. And then I remembered, due to the nature of the farm that I would like to attempt, we are going to need, we're gonna need the outside to be completely finished. So this week, we're gonna hopefully get the outside finished, make a farm on the inside. So buckle up, because that's gonna be exciting. Hopefully, you may find it exciting, you may not, and that's okay. But it'll be exciting to get rid of, hopefully this much chest room, and then we can continue working on getting rid of the rest of the stuff that we have. Ugh. Okay, let's get rid of that. Let's go. Alright, let's see. Where do we need to go? We need to go here. Yeah. Come on, man. Let me live. Okay, let's make this netherrack. Netherrack. And this one. This one is going to be also netherrack. There is a house in New Orleans. Me when I'm a real estate agent in New Orleans. Stop honking, fool. This is the kind of weather that mobs spawn in, and I don't like that. In fact, that makes me really uncomfortable. I really don't like it. Oh, I forgot that literally half of her leg is gone. This is gonna be a bigger project than I thought. Guys, I hate this. I hate it when I don't finish jobs, and then I leave them for later, and then I forget about them, and then I figure that they're a huge task. Until, wow, they're a huge task. Who would have guessed? Okay, so unfortunately, this one clip, all of the audio has been lost. So while you get to see a montage of what I got up to, I'm gonna tell you the story that I cut out of the next clip so that I could have something to say while showing you this audioless clip. So, I was in a rough spot this morning. I'm in less of a rough spot, which is kind of surprising considering that I just ate half of a watermelon. Because here's the thing, okay. I forgot my water bottle at work on Friday. Saturday comes around, I'm very upset. But I'm like, I've only got like a pretty short shift, and then I'll have a really easy time at volunteering. There wasn't much work to do. So I was like, you know what, we're not gonna, I was already kind of running late, so I was like, I'm not gonna bring my other backup water bottle that I have, because I just was in too much of a hurry. I really didn't want to miss my bus. So I was like, you know what, it's my bad, I'm just gonna tough it out. So this is around 11 AM that this occurs. I had also gone out with a friend the night before, so I had just woken up. I was tired. I was not in the right headspace. I was making compromises, okay? And also, as a consequence of that previous night, I was quite dehydrated. So I was positively drowning in water that morning. And at the time, I was like, it's fine. It's fine, guys. It's fine. I'm really hydrated right now. It's not gonna get worse. Then it got worse. So I go to work, I'm quite thirsty, and then I'm like, okay, I've got to rush to volunteering. And then I get to volunteering. And here's the thing, this is about hour 4 of me not having any liquid in me. And my volunteering role, I get very sweaty. It's like manual labor. It's just more hospitality work, but a different genre to what I'm used to. So there ends up being a mix-up wherein I didn't have the right thing to complete my job, and so my problem solving led to me staying for a further 3 hours, which news that I got today made me very, very thankful that I didn't just say, screw it, it's not that bad. Like, it's not that big of a deal if I just ignore it. I'm so glad I didn't do that, because I got a text today that was like, oh yeah, by the way, the work that you did, like, it was really good considering, like, the situation. We just really needed someone on that day to get as much of a job done as we could. I had never been closer to walking out of, like, a work. I was so not happy. It got to about 8 hours of me not having one single drink of water and me not having eaten since breakfast. It was 6:30 when I got off work, and across the road happens to be a fruit market. And so I'm sitting there waiting for this, like, thing to be done at volunteering, like at about 6 o'clock. And I'm Googling, I'm like, what time does this fruit market stop selling? Because I saw on a sign out the front, this is why advertising works, guys. I saw on a sign out the front that they had watermelons for $5 and like 50 cents. That's like $3 American. I was like, you know what, that's a steal. That's a steal. I'm getting that. And so, like, I'm talking full watermelons, like whole watermelons. So, naturally, your boy walks across the road as soon as I get my job finished, and I buy a whole watermelon. And I go home, and I immediately drink the biggest cup of water you've ever seen, and I immediately shove the first thing that I see into my mouth. And then I cut the watermelon in half. And I ate a quarter of that watermelon that night. Saturday night, quarter of that watermelon gone. Sunday, I ate another quarter of that. Today, there was one half left. Now there's nothing left. There's nothing but an empty husk of that watermelon. The rest of it in my belly. I'm so full of watermelon. I'm so hydrated. I'm so fibrous right now. You guys have not the faintest idea of what my guts are capable of. Sorry. But yeah, no. Anyways, when I was recording earlier today, I was about halfway through, like, the half of the watermelon. So I'd eaten like another full quarter of watermelon after work. I was hurting. I was watered out. I was like that plant that you accidentally overwater to the point where it's like the soil becomes more of a slurry than anything. Like, it's not even dirt, that's slurry. That's what I felt like. I felt like a soil slurry, but it was a watermelon slurry. Like a big glass of lukewarm watermelon juice, which, you know, when you're drinking it straight out of the watermelon, it's pretty darn good. But otherwise, it's relatively unappetizing. Anyways, I'm gonna shut up and stop telling you about my watermelon endeavors. And I'm gonna let you move on to the next clip. So I was having a think. Dangerous, I know. But I was thinking, and I thought that perhaps, you know what, I'll just show you. Oh, if I can. Hello. Okay. If you will here. So yeah, she's basically finished. By the way, if you even care. Finally, after how many months, she's basically finished. Let's actually use dirt for that, because... yeah. And all the dirt's gone out of here. It's just torches now. Yeah, you can see all the way up. The thing that I am concerned about is I don't know if this is going to work. Because here's the thing, I've gotten like the general idea of how they work. Just like how any drowned farm works. And, yeah. It's kind of the way that I'm like thinking. I wasn't meant to go here. It's okay. It's okay. It's just frick my stupid Barker life, you know, whatever. I'm genuinely... oh, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. Oh, no. Oh, no. Guys, I'm scared! Oh, I don't like it. I really don't like it. Okay. Okay. Lock in. You suck. What I'm trying to do right now is I don't know if this is gonna work, but I want to make like an AFK spot thing. That is not what I was thinking of at all. I'd like to make that clear. I'm just allegedly don't have a freaking brain. Okay, we're gonna make this tube out of gravel, because what's a good tube if not it made out of gravel, you know? You know what I'm talking about. You guys, I am so stressed out about actually doing the actual, like, putting water in here. I'm gonna cry. I don't know how to say this. I'm gonna cry. Because I'm scared. So with this, I'm probably gonna have the actual entrance be up here with a trapdoor, so that, you know, we can actually access the farm. I'm just trying to think, if we have water flowing this way, and water flowing this way, down here, and down there, does flowing water destroy turtle eggs? Because I'm going to assume that it does. But I don't know. Because I think the trapdoors can be waterlogged. But I'm like, if the water, so water travels down here, whether it like stops on top of here and travels down like that, or whether it's just straight down, does it hit here, hit the trapdoor, see the trapdoor as, like, does it go through here, hit the trapdoor, and go that way? Or does it just hit the trapdoor and go that way? Or does the trapdoor stop water from going through? That's what I want to know. guess we'll just do like an AFK test later on, and you know, like see how it does. But yeah, even so, it's like, I don't really want to like waste a turtle egg on something that could very much be preventable. Ow. Okay. What I'm going to do is put 2 down here. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna break these. Nothing should be able to spawn besides on here. And if I do this, then nothing should... Yeah, even if a baby zombie or something spawns here, or like a baby drowned, they won't be able to get through. So that's A-okay. Did I tweak out, or did we need 5? We must have only needed 4. That's okay. That just means what we'll do is break that. We'll put cobblestone in a slightly different spot. And 1 oak of roguelite. Yeah. Honestly, at this point, we may as well just... Lovely. Alright. So, no mobs will be spawning besides drowned. Hopefully. Maybe. Maybe. I still don't trust bottom slabs. I'm sorry. But I'm scared. I'm a little meow meow. So I will not be taking suggestions. Thank you. Oh, that's what I forgot. Okay. I need dirt. Thank you very much. I think that I really don't, guys, I really don't want to, flood the base. You know what? I'm scared. Oh, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it right now. I have died about 5 times in the making of this episode. They've all been falling damage from when I was clearing out the dirt, but I'm incredibly scared. You know this about me. You know that I'm a scared little mouse. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna find an excuse. I'm gonna think of something really brilliant. I'm gonna say, alright guys, thank you so much for an amazing episode. We got so much accomplished today. I want you guys to let me know, like, what do you think about these little overhangs here? Next time, we're gonna get this finished. Once I get a little bit of feedback on what you guys think about the drowned getting stuck. Or should I just go ham and say, whatever, I'm gonna do it? What do you guys think? Yeah, isn't that a great idea? Haven't you guys ever thought of anything quite as good as signing off an episode with that, so I don't have to finish the inside of this? But anyways, we're now at the point where everything is horrible and evil. And I don't know if I have the strength to finish. I don't know if I have the strength to finish what I started. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about, like, the chest area, kind of, even, like, at some point, like, the thighs, the bits that poke out, to show the muscle and the fat that naturally hangs at the front of thighs. Let me know what you guys think, and also about, like, the spawn radius, because I think it's about 36 blocks. That should be less than 36 blocks, actually, now that I'm looking at it. I'm gonna sign off here. Very cheekily, very, sorry style. And, yeah. So, with another yawn, with another big yawn. So, I'm gonna say, thank you all for watching. I hope that you have a wonderful week. And I will see you next Sunday. Hopefully. Maybe. Probably. Thank you all for watching.